What is going on, everyone? This is Sonic Mix, and today I'm here to give my predictions of WWE Clash of Champions. Clash of Champions happens tomorrow, September 25th, 2016. And I'm looking at the card right here as we speak, and we got 8 matches on the card compared to SmackDown's Backlash 6. So, looking at this card, this looks to be a good show. Hopefully it'll be a good show. Also, tonight is a WWE live house show at the Allstate Arena. So I got my Suplex City shirt on for when Brock Lesnar takes on Randy Orton at the Allstate. I'll probably most likely will give a review about it. And there might be some video on the way over to the Allstate. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But without further ado, let's kick off with the predictions. So the kickoff match is going to have Alicia Fox versus Nia Jax. I see this match being like a 5-minute match, maybe 4 minutes. I don't think it's nothing going to be too special, and it wouldn't make sense if Alicia Fox won. I think Nia Jax picks up the win and continues her dominant route to possibly facing the women's champion maybe in a few months, if that's where they're going to go with this. Or at least, well, maybe not face the champion in the next few months, but at least face someone like, say, maybe of a Sasha Banks in the next few months. So my prediction is Nia Jax wins this match. Up next, I think the first match on the main card is going to be TJ Perkins versus the Brian Kendrick, or Brian Kendrick, I think now he's called. Take off the, for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship. If this match starts off with that, I think this is going to be a great match. If you give these guys 15, 18, 20 minutes tops, these guys can pull off a close 4-star match, maybe. This is definitely going to be a high 3-star match regardless, but they may hit a 4 if it works out well. I do not see TJ Perkins losing the title so soon, so my prediction is that TJ Perkins wins and retains the Cruiserweight Championship. Up next after that, I think it's going to be the New Day versus Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson for the WWE Tag Team Championship. I think this match will be fine. It probably will be better than the SummerSlam match, seeing that the SummerSlam match ended in a DQ. I think this will have a decisive victory. I would say Gallows and Anderson, but because of how poorly booked they've been with their no good, not even funny comedy script, I'm going to go for the New Day. I really think at this point Gallows and Anderson I just don't think Gallows and Anderson should not have the titles on them, because that's how low I am with these guys, and it's kind of a shame that they've gone this low, seeing that they were the biggest thing with the Bullet Club in Japan. Now they've brought down to this level. I'm saying the New Day walks out and still retains as your tag team champions. Up next, I think, will be Cesaro versus Sheamus in round 7. So it's 3-3. All their matches so far have been fine. I feel like this match will be the best of the previous 6. I think this is going to be a close call type of match where you think Sheamus is going to win, but then Cesaro kicks out, and then Cesaro, you think he's going to win, then Sheamus gets the close fall match. So I really hope they make round 7 feel like a super big deal, which it has to be a big deal because it's round 7 and Cesaro's coming back from an 0-3. I'm saying Cesaro wins, and whatever this championship promise that they're given, I hope it's towards the Universal title, not the U.S. title. I hope that's what they're doing. I hope it's towards the Universal, not the U.S. Up next, I think will probably be Sami Zayn versus Chris Jericho. This match, I think, is going to be great. I love the promo that Jericho and Zayn had on the highlight reel. And kind of the same ordeal with the Perkins and Brian Kendrick match. If you give them 15, 20 minutes, these guys can lay it out on the line. This can possibly be the show stealer of the night. Maybe the second, maybe even the third. In the end, I do not see Jericho winning. I think Zayn is going to win this, especially if Jericho is only going to be around in the next 2 to 3 months. So I think Zayn wins, unless if Jericho wins, this continues the rivalry. But I think Zayn wins. I think you make Zayn win. If this is going to be like a little series where Zayn wins, Jericho wins the next, and then they have the big blow-off at Survivor Series, make Zayn win the first one. So my prediction is Sami Zayn wins. Up next, I think is going to be the Raw Women's Championship. Charlotte versus Sasha Banks versus Bayley in a triple threat for the Women's Championship. I think this is going to be a good women's match. I see a 3 1/4, maybe 3.5 out of 5. Once again, I think this is going to be a very close quarter type call match where you think Sasha Banks is going to win, then Bayley breaks it up, or Charlotte breaks it up, whoever breaks it up. And I think it's going to be interesting. I think these women are going to give it all on the line. I think this is going to be a cool spot fest, at least I hope. And this has the potential to either be on par, if not being a little bit better than the triple threat from WrestleMania, which was Sasha, Charlotte, and Becky. But I don't see Sasha winning. I don't see Bayley winning. I think Charlotte retains and will still be your women's championship. Or women's champion, I'm sorry. Up next, I think, will be Rusev versus Roman Reigns for the U.S. Championship. This match might be fine, maybe okay, depending how the match goes. I feel like this match may actually have a screw finish where, I don't know, maybe Lana interferes, Roman gets distracted, and Rusev gets the cheap win. I can see that. I can see WWE pulling that swerve and having Rusev beat Roman with a screwed up finish. I'm going to say Rusev wins. Although it probably would benefit the U.S. title if it is on Roman, but at this point, I think Rusev wins. So I'm going to place my bet. I'm going to say Rusev wins. And then finally, the main event. Kevin Owens versus Seth Rollins for the WWE Universal Champion. I think this is going to be a great match. I think Triple H is going to interfere in the match, which if he does, that will add to the match, and that will help build up for the Rollins and Triple H match, which I'm still going to say is going to be at WrestleMania. I'd be a little surprised if it was at Survivor Series, but if they want to make Survivor Series a big deal event, then you could do Rollins against Triple H at Survivor Series. But I think this match is going to be great. I think this is going to have a lot of cool spots. And what I'm really hoping in this match, even though I don't think it's not going to happen, but what I really hope happens is I hope Rollins teases a curb stomp. So he goes for the curb stomp. Owens pops him up and hits and drops him down with the powerbomb. I hope that happens. That would be super great. Probably more great than when Orton popped him up and hit him with the RKO. That was great as well. Don't get me wrong, but I think Owens popping him up after Rollins attempts the curb stomp and drops him with the powerbomb, I think that would be even more pretty. I don't see Owens losing. I think Kevin Owens retains the Universal Championship. Overall, looking at this card, I think this is going to be a very good, if not a great show. Maybe close to an 8 if I'm predicting everything right and if everything goes according to plan. I can see this being like a high 7, maybe even an 8. And if that's the case, I think this show may possibly beat Backlash. And with that being said, this was my predictions for WWE Clash of Champions. Now, really quick note. I am actually going to be at Indianapolis, Indiana for this event, so I will not be giving a review on this exact day of Sunday. It probably will be Monday, unless if me and my cousin, because actually I'm going with my cousin to this event, so unless if me and my cousin do like a dual review of Clash of Champions, then yeah, we could do that, but we'll see how Sunday plays out. But until then, I hope you guys enjoy. As always, leave a like, comment, share, and follow me on Twitter and Twitch. You guys have a good night. Hopefully you guys will enjoy Clash of Champions. And until then, I will see you guys later. Take care, everyone.